Adjustments, the City of Elizabeth will now come to order. This meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustments of the City of Elizabeth, convened this Thursday, 12th day of December 2013, has been duly advertised in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meeting Act, regular meeting. Notice of said meeting was published in the Star Ledger on January 18, 2013, and the notices of the case to be heard were published in the Star Ledger at least 10 days before today. Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Fernandez.
Here.
Commissioner Castro.
Here.
Commissioner Nunez. Commissioner Silva.
Here.
Commissioner Edie. Here. Reverend Dixon.
Here.
Commissioner Kano.
Here.
Commissioner Galvez. Commissioner Gonzalez. Vice Chairman Gonzalez.
Here.
Chairman Powell.
Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Commissioners, is there a motion to approve or deny the meeting minutes for the regular meeting dated November 14, 2013?
Motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Castro. Do I have a second?
Second.
Commissioner Fernandez. Secretary, will you please call the roll?
Commissioner Fernandez.
Here.
Commissioner Castro.
Aye.
Commissioner Nunez. I'm sorry. Commissioner Silva. Yes. Commissioner Edie. Reverend Dixon. Commissioner Kano. Commissioner Gonzalez.
Aye.
Vice Chairman Gonzalez.
Aye. There are 3 resolutions to be discussed tonight. Resolution number 1, Z-15-13, 821-823 Grove Street, Israel and Rena Rivera.
So moved.
Commissioner Castro. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Fernandez. A motion to approve of the wording of the resolution is in order. Secretary, please call the roll.
I'm sorry, can I have the second?
Commissioner Fernandez.
Thank you. Commissioner Fernandez.
Aye.
Commissioner Silva.
Abstaining.
Commissioner Castro.
Aye.
Reverend Dixon. Commissioner Edie. Commissioner Kano. Vice Chairman Gonzalez.
Aye. Resolution number 2, Z-17-13, 336 South Street, LLC. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Castro. Do I have a second? Second by Commissioner Edie. A motion to approve the wording of the resolution is in order. Secretary, will you please call the roll?
Commissioner Edie. Commissioner Kano.
Aye.
Commissioner Castro.
Aye.
Commissioner Fernandez.
Aye.
Vice Chairman Gonzalez.
Aye. Resolution Z-18-13, 844-846 Westfield Avenue, Casco Properties, LLC.
So moved.
Commissioner Castro, do I have a second?
Second.
Commissioner Edie, a motion to approve the wording of the resolution is in order. Secretary, will you please call the roll?
Commissioner Edie. Commissioner Fernandez.
Aye.
Commissioner Kano.
Aye.
Commissioner Castro.
Aye.
Vice Chairman Gonzalez.
Aye. First matter before the board of this evening is Z Z-08-13, 717-719 Monroe Avenue, Aurelio Marquez. Please step forward.
It's a button at the end, you have to push and the window will light up.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. Stephen Hale from Hale & Hale, representing the applicant, Aurelio Marquez. Mr. Chairman, board members, if you recall, the last hearing, we concluded our presentation. We had the testimony of Mr. James Ware responding to revisions to the plans requested by our consultants. We then recalled John Lambrello, who testified again, setting forth his planning position that the agreement of the variances were warranted. And then the public spoke, and we carried the hearing for the vote, and that's all that was really left, because there were only 5 members that were eligible to vote, because the hearing had started in September. Was it July? July, okay, you're right, July 18th, and then the second hearing was on November 14th. What we did subsequent to that hearing is Freddie provided us with the transcripts, we provided those to the board, and already distributed those. And I guess we need to check, because I know there were 4 or 5 members who were at both hearings, one of which was Joe Nunez. He's not here this evening, so I guess we just need to see who was eligible to vote.
Ms. Martin, which commissioners are eligible to vote?
I have sent everybody.
Yeah, no, Mr. Chairman, if I might, what we should do is just, all members of the board, if you could just raise your hand and signify that you have either been at both meetings or been at one or the
Hold
other.
on. I sent everybody in their package that was not here a copy of the transcript and a certification that they read it. Everyone here was either at the meeting or read the transcript.
Perfect.
Okay, so you confirm that?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought it was something else.
No.
That makes a lot easier. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you doing that. And just one other comment. What came up in the last hearing was a question, or an issue raised by one of the residents with respect to the aesthetics of having that outdoor staircase, and we agreed at that hearing to remove that staircase and submit a revised plan reflecting that. That was the only change. So that, one I can recap, I think the board is well familiar with the case.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Castro.
Okay. I don't know what the position of the board is going to be in what relates to the approval or disapproval of the application. But I think that if the position of the board was to approve the construction of the proposed third floor plan, then the staircase would be necessary. I read the transcripts also, and if the position of the board is to approve a large expansion of these 2-family house into a 3-family house, and reviewing these new blueprints in which the proposed third floor plan provides living room, dining room, 2 bedrooms, kitchen, so on and so forth, I find it necessary, and I don't think how the city inspectors would allow the construction of an expansion from a 2-family house to a 3-family house without the safety of the staircase. That is if this board were to approve that application.
Commissioner Castro, I think to the point, I don't know if you want to address it anyway.
If the board It was on our plan, if the board wants to have it, we can certainly, Mr. Guerra could make it aesthetically attractive so that it is something that's on the back of the house unattractive.
Commissioners, we're in open discussion at this point before we go to our closed session. Any additional comments concerning the application or, because I'd like to ask Mr. Delrino also concerning the staircase, needed or not needed, before we go into our closed session and proceed to voting. Commissioners, any additional comments? Mr. Delrino, your express your comments here.
I think what was discussed at the last meeting, I think Mr. Guerrero testified to that it wasn't required by code. I think it was there was some discussion as to whether it was needed or not needed, and it was decided it was not required by code. So it doesn't need to be there as far as the building code is concerned. Again, it's something that the board could consider.
But then,
Something the board can consider, in deliberation, if they felt that it was necessary. But as far as the building code is concerned, it's not required.
Thank you.
Either way, yeah. Thank you. Any other comments? Nothing further.
Okay, Commissioners, we're going to go into our closed session. At this point, I'd like to hear comments so we can proceed to a vote.
Mr. Chairman, I understand the controversial history of this property throughout the time. I think that what the applicant is proposing is not unattractive to me, but I think my position is to approve this application, but I would ask the applicant to bring back the emergency staircase for the safety of the residents of this house.
Thank you. Commissioner Mathis, any comments? Commissioner Fernandez?
I don't have any comments.
Commissioner Silva? Commissioner No? Reverend Jason? Commissioner Eby? Okay. All right, at this point, I tend to agree if the board does pursue the favor of the application to include the staircase. Commissioners, your motion, please.
Motion to approve the application with the construction of the staircase as proposed originally.
We have a motion to approve, including the staircase.
Second.
Commissioner Castro. Commissioner Silva, second. Secretary, please call the roll.
Commissioner Fernandez? Commissioner Castro?
Aye.
Commissioner Silva?
Aye.
Commissioner Eby? Reverend Dixon?
Aye.